sort of net worth on their core heroes. If you're taking a look right now, Arteezy is below the Darkseer net worth. He's just at 4K at 18 minutes into the game. He's got absolutely nothing, and there's no real prospects for anything either. There's some ancient stacks, but how in the world is he ever going to go for them at this point in the game?
Yeah, and then we go back to the fact that Queen of Pain is still, as your mid, yes, you can be a dominant force in the mid game, but ultimately you cannot take that carry role simply because you're too squishy, right? Especially with all the great initiation and lockdown from VP. That Queen of Pain is not going to be a reliable one position, so they have to get Arteezy farmed somehow, but this is really the best time for VP to get aggressive and try and limit some of the towers on this map. Grouping up right now in the middle lane, Solar Crest already for Lil on top of everything else. Talk about a little bit the choices now of Visages. You're seeing this a lot. Completing the Solar Crest instead of going for the earlier Aghanim set.
It's just really reliable. It helps so much. The amount of armor that you can 10 armor, that's pretty ridiculous. It's like a double deso. And they're going to smoke for this. This is a really easy move by VP to make. G's got the Aegis. You want to start building up the Bloodstone charges while you can, and they know that Secret are...
Find Puppey, leading in with the Blink Dagger. Glimmer Cape helping him out, but the dust is there, and Puppey will end up going down. Team Secret, no response from them. They just have to go for sacrificial plays, give up one hero, and try and split push as best as possible because VP are really in their prime right now.
Yeah, there's almost no way that you want to engage VP in a straight up fight. G's got an Aegis, Illidan's got his global silence up at this point. Arteezy has nothing. You just have to wait for pickoffs, and it's really going to come down to what S4 can accomplish. He's been brilliant all game. Throughout this tournament, he's had his weak moments, but in this game especially, he's just been dominant. But it's going to be rough because even with the BKB, the global silence is a threat.
They've already got 9 Bloodstone charges on the Storm Spirit. You can kind of assume that the Aegis is going to allow him to pick up another one sometime soon. Should they actually 5-man into tier 2 towers right now, or is that too risky?
You can, but there's still a lot of potential for Secret to win the fight. You don't quite know what everybody from Secret has when it comes to items, so it's risky.
Fisher slowing down Kuro's retreat there. We also have a very interesting item choice. Puppey went for the Glimmer Cape first. Still no BKB, still no Blink Dagger, nothing like the traditional items of an Enigma. He goes for the Vanguard instead, which I'm presuming, I mean, this is going to be built into a Crimson Guard, I guess.
Yeah, it's really good against the Visage. There's not a whole lot of right-click physical damage from VP. I actually think it makes a lot of sense. Puppey's a 3-time TI finalist. Who am I to question what he's going to go for in a situation like this? Because in my brain, it just makes perfect sense.